Like Angels fan. Welcome.
We know it's been a hot minute since we've been on here and talking to you all, but we back. We're back.
It's been ages
since we've actually talked to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Christmas.
Happy, what else?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Is it Chinese New Year? Happy Chinese New Year.
It's
like everything.
Like all the things.
Everything. Hello.
Hello.
We missed you.
So we just wanted to jump on, say hi, update you on the channel, and also do a Q&A, which we were supposed to film last year in like September.
We are so sorry. We know we were meant to do this Q&A video last year. No! Sorry!
First things first.
I'm a realist. The
whole world feeling.
I'm
so fancy.
A few minutes later.
From LA to Tokyo.
Okay, we've moved on. We're not singing that anymore.
You may have noticed that we've been posting lots of covers lately. This year, one of our big goals for Like Angels is to post way more consistently on YouTube.
Yes.
So that means every Wednesday and every Sunday, you're gonna get a video.
You're gonna see a lot more from us.
Yes.
And we're excited.
We're so excited.
We're so excited. We're talking covers. We're talking vlogs. We're talking movies and videos where I just sit here and eat a cookie in front of a camera.
I don't think anyone would want to watch that.
Comment below if you want to see me eat a cookie.
Cookie!
Seriously. Who wants to see me eat a cookie? Like a cookie camp for like all hours. Oh my god.
Would I even actually watch that?
Would you watch it? Please don't.
If you would watch that, please let us know because I'm down for that.
Cookie camp. Like we just don't say, what if we eat cookies together? Like we plan it. We'll even post it on our Instagram and be like, today's cookie eating day. You
and
have
you
to
can
get
comment
your
your favorite cookies.
Yeah.
And we can try
We
them
can
all.
literally just sit here and eating cookies.
This is taking a strange turn of events, but I'm not against it.
I like cookies.
But yeah, so every Wednesday and Sunday we started out with a few covers and we're just going to keep posting new exciting things from there.
So what are we doing today?
We're doing a Q&A.
We're doing a Q&A.
Oh my gosh, that rhymed. That was cool.
And we said it together.
The first question that we have is, are you girls twins?
You and I are like sisters. Hallie, we're like twins.
Do we want to answer this question? Or do we just want to keep it mysterious?
And before you all are like, but you don't look exactly identical. You don't have to be
we
identical
could be,
twins.
is it fraternal, I think?
Yeah.
We're not twins. But we could be.
We're twins like 2 and a bit years apart.
Yes, we did the maths one day.
We are like
how many
we're
hours
twins. We'll have to put it up.
We'll
put up how many, I think it was like seconds, days, hours. We're genetically just sisters and there is an age gap between us. However,
we kind of
act like twins.
We finish each other's
Sandwiches.
We're the same sneakers. I feel like that's a twin.
I feel like that's a twin.
Funny little story time. I had someone say to me the other day, my sister called them. She called them and she was like, I thought it was you on the phone. I thought you were having a joke and pretending to be somebody else.
So we could get away with being twins.
We could get away with being twins.
Like I don't really see it 100%.
But
like when our hair's the same, like
if we like dress the same,
why.
like if we like dress the same, probably like more similar makeup. But I think that people just like it's voices and mannerisms.
Even we get confused sometimes.
But you guys be the judge.
Are we twins?
We're not
or are we
twins,
not?
but do you think we could be twins?
Do you see the resemblance?
Oh. The next question we've been asked is, are you secret agents? And the truth is, if I told you, I would have to kill you.
Exactly.
This may or may not be footage of us doing super secret spy stuff.
Let's all let. Hush, hush.
This next one. I love that you two are a duo. Could you have imagined not doing this together? That's a very interesting question.
Firstly, thank you.
Yeah,
We
thank
love
you so
being
much.
a
This
duo.
is a cool question. We do love being a duo. Just a quick flick back to the twin thing. So I am actually 2 years older than Sarah. And I will be honest and say that I always knew I wanted to do music, and I knew that Sarah wanted to do it too, and we're both, like, I would say we're equally as talented as each other. So, okay, she wants to say that she's more talented.
No, I just had to compliment.
I guess what I'm trying to say is we're both gifted in music, and we're both
Just in creativity in general,
creativity.
like.
Yeah, we both have similar passions, but I never necessarily pictured my journey in music to go the way that it has as a duo. But in saying that, I'm so glad that it has. I think that it would have been silly for us both to be chasing the same dream separately, because we both want the same thing. I think it's really special, and I think it's more powerful that we can do it together. This is not what I envisioned, but then I didn't really know what I was looking for. I just knew this is where I am, this is where I want to go, and everything in between was kind of like, okay, I'll just take it one step at a time. So yeah, I think it's really cool how it turned out to be a duo. Now that we're here, I couldn't imagine it any other way. I don't know, do you have anything to add? Do you want to kick me out?
For me, I don't know, because for those of you who also, if you can kind of tell, I like to act a lot. I like to be an actress.
I am a wonderful actress who can fill a house.
So I was always like going out of school like, oh yeah, let's be an actress. Let's go act in a movie. And I still want to do that. If anybody's watching this and you have a movie, hire us. I'll be a stunt double. I will jump off a building with a harness on.
I'll undo the harness. No, I'm just joking.
If you need a soundtrack written, actors,
yes, the theme song.
Let us know. That was a side note. But anyway, that was one of the big things that I had to look at and go, okay, I love acting, but I also love music, and I love songwriting, and I love singing. Like, what are we going to do here? And Em, because she was out of school before me, like she graduated before me, you were already starting to do gigs and stuff like that. Yeah. And then, I don't know, it just happened, and we started doing like gigs together and stuff.
I think there was a moment. I would write songs by myself.
Actually, that's okay.
I think this is how it came about. It's so funny thinking back. So I would write songs by myself, and we still do write individually, and you were writing songs by yourself. We realized we're like, okay, we're doing this thing, and it's kind of like, oh, do I want to do this with her or do I not? Like, do I want to keep this to myself? There were a few times where I would show her a song, or she would show me a song that she'd written, and we realized we're good at writing on our own, but when we co-write together, it's like, it's magic. Something is just like, magic. You know. So I would come home with this idea and go, Sarah, I can't finish it. What do you think of this? And then she'd go, she'd give me the missing piece, and then we'd finish it up. Or you'd show me a song, and I'd go, okay, I'd edit it and go, like, let's tidy this up. Yeah, just switch this around and that. And then I think that kind of clicked. We're like, we're actually really good at doing this together.
We're really, like, we're good on our own, but I think together we're stronger.
Never believe it's not so.
Have both of you always loved music, or was it like one of you liked it more than the other and the other got into it more? I think we've both loved music in equal amounts, but
I think we just approached it differently. Like, we came into it differently. You were going hard at it. You were like, music is it. Like, this is all I want. And for me, I wanted music, but then, like I said, I've mentioned the acting stuff. There were a few things that I wanted. I would be overthinking up skits and like writing things. I remember someone said to me, you and your sister, like, you don't think the same way. You're not as musical. You don't really write music. And I don't know, that kind of got me. And I was like, I don't write music. And so I remember sitting down at the piano and I wrote this whole song. I finished it and I was like, well, I can write music, like I can write songs.
So yeah, I think I kind of pulled you into it a little bit, not because I necessarily liked it more than you did, but because I was a little bit older, I'd graduated and I knew I wanted to songwrite. I realized one day, people write songs for a living.
Like, you can do it as a job.
Like, you can do that as a job.
What?
That's what I want to do. And so from that moment, I was like, I don't know how, but that's what I want to do. So I've always been
I don't know how,
but I know something's starting right now.
Because you're very good with your acting. You're very good with your, not just your songwriting, your creative writing, like writing stories and things. You had a bit more of a decision to make in terms of the direction you wanted to go.
Better to put it, like, we both already loved music, but you had already decided, nah, this is it, this is what I want to do. I graduated school, blah, 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 and then I came in and I joined in and I was like, no, like, I'm serious about this too. I'm not messing around and dabbling.
Have the two of you always been this close to each other? That's a really nice question. Yes and no. I think there was a little bit of a time, maybe a few years, where we weren't as close. Like, we didn't have a bad relationship.
She's touching me.
It's free air.
We joke when she goes to work, or if I go to work, we joke, separation anxiety.
But I think having to work together and doing music together and gigging together, like, we're together.
Yeah,
like,
we're
you
together
kind
all
of
the
have,
time.
like, obviously,
you have to be best friends.
and you want to be. Like,
Yeah.
I would hate to be doing this and going, like, on camera, like, ah, ha, ha, ha. And then as soon as Emmalisa, the camera, I hate you so much. Oh my gosh, the camera's on. But that's the thing.
Overall, I think we've been pretty close. Probably towards the end of high school, and then definitely ever since, like, we've both graduated, we've been pretty close. My sister is my best friend, and I love that.
Your true friend.
Our other sister Talia, she's my best friend, and I love that. Wait, are you saying you don't want to be my best friend?
No, I'm happy tears. Oh, Niagara Falls.
This is what okay, can we just, this next question. How does Emmalisa handle Sarah, and who do you vote for politically?
Firstly, let's do the
first question.
The first question.
So
how do you handle
it is very difficult. Very, very difficult sometimes. We're very different in how we think. We're so similar and so different at the same time. Sometimes it is a little bit tricky working together, but that's one of the things we've had to navigate is learning.
We work differently.
Yeah,
we think differently.
Yeah, which is not a bad thing. Like, there are some things you're so good at that I struggle with, or things that I'm really good at that you struggle with, or you're not as, like, we're just different. We complement each other, which is really awesome. And so the way that I handle Sarah, or we've both gone about that, the way she handles me right back, is just learning how each other works, getting better at, like, even like siblings, like, you'll have your little arguments or whatever. So because we work together, you can't be mad at each other and then go and play a 4-hour gig where you have to have this insane sister chemistry going on. You gotta work it out. So we've gotten quicker and better at communicating, and better at, like, instead of arguing, we will have a discussion. It's so funny, the other day we had an argument, but it wasn't actually an argument, it was a mature adult discussion. And at the end of it,
and had a conversation.
And at the end of it, we just looked at each other and went, well done! Like, did we just do that? Like,
You know what else is yellow?
Yeah? Well, I never want to see you again anyway.
No ripping out each other's hair.
The other thing is knowing that we are different, like always having that in the back of our minds and being open, because sometimes I will think this is the way to do something and Sarah will have a completely opposite approach of taking it on, and at first I'm like, oh, but actually listening to it and going, you know what, that actually is a really good idea, because we both want the same thing. We both want to do this well.
We want to do it well, and we're going to hit it hard.
And so it's not about who the idea is coming from or being precious about it. It's about finding the best way forward to do it. Maybe my idea or maybe your idea is not always the best way, like collaborating or listening to the other person and being open.
And get the best
They
result.
might have a better idea.
Okay.
And who do you vote for politically?
Who do I vote for politically? I say Mandalorian for president. Grogu.
Grogu for prime minister.
Grogu for prime minister.
More seriously, in Australia we've got a prime minister and we have different levels of government that you vote for. We have our set of morals, and so it depends who's running at the time and what they stand for at the time, and we will vote with whoever we believe aligns with our morals, I guess, at the time.
But at the end of the day, whoever is leading our country or leading other countries, we want them to be responsible, respectful, and actually care about what they do and people. Other than being great musicians and super fit at the gym, if you couldn't be those things, what do you think you would be doing alternatively?
Tough question.
That's all we have time for. We will now leave this video on a cliffhanger. See what we did there? So funny. Ha ha ha. Part 2 coming very, very soon. Oh, and remember to
like, subscribe, and comment below.
See you next time. Peace out.